Welcome to a new season in the garden. The garden has flourished with lush greens and vibrant blooms, making it a beautiful haven of life and color. But with the arrival of autumn, the time for thoughtful planning and preparation is here. It's that pivotal moment where we shift from enjoying the splendor of growth to focusing on protecting our cherished plants as they brace for the colder days ahead. In today's video, we're diving into an essential seasonal task, bringing in delicate plants to shield them from the biting chill of winter. It's more than just moving pots indoors. It's a rescue mission to ensure that tender tropicals like pineapples, pomegranates, and bananas continue to thrive until the warmth returns. Let's walk through the garden. The pineapple plant is a unique tropical species known for its spiky leaves and delicious fruit. Growing a pineapple indoors or in containers is a great way to enjoy this exotic plant, even in cooler climates. The compact size of the pineapple plant makes it ideal for pot culture, and it's surprisingly easy to care for. The foliage adds a vibrant, lush touch to any indoor space during the winter months. And with proper care and lighting, the plant can continue to thrive and even produce fruit. As a bonus, pineapple plants are relatively drought tolerant, making them a resilient choice for home gardeners. Pineapple plants thrive in warmth and are highly susceptible to damage when temperatures drop below 60 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 degrees Celsius. These tropical beauties don't need to be transplanted, as they are growing comfortably in their pots. However, when nighttime temperatures begin to dip, it's time to bring them indoors to ensure their survival through the winter months. Since pineapples are sensitive to frost and sudden temperature changes, I'll demonstrate how to gradually acclimate them to the new indoor environment, a process known as hardening off. The goal is to reduce stress and help them adjust smoothly without losing their vibrant green foliage. I'll share key tips on maintaining their humidity levels, as the drier indoor air can sometimes cause the leaves to brown or wilt. By setting up a dedicated space with proper light exposure, preferably near a sunny window or under a grow light, we can mimic the bright sunny days they naturally crave. In caring for these plants, we need to maintain a consistent watering routine without overwatering, as pineapples prefer a bit of dryness in between. Mulching around the base of the plant will also help to insulate the roots and keep moisture levels balanced. As we bring these pots indoors, it's like creating a mini tropical sanctuary inside, a reminder of summer's warmth that continues to grow and flourish during the winter months. By taking these steps, we'll ensure that these resilient but delicate plants stay healthy and vibrant, ready to be transitioned back outdoors when the warm weather returns next spring. Next, let's talk about the beautiful pomegranate plant. Although pomegranates are known for their resilience and ability to tolerate various soil types and conditions, they are not immune to the harsh realities of winter in colder zones. This particular plant, nestled in its large pot, has thrived all summer long, soaking up the sun and producing its signature deep green foliage and vibrant flowers. However, as autumn settles in and temperatures drop, it's crucial to move this sensitive beauty indoors to protect it from freezing conditions. Unlike plants that need to be transplanted, the pomegranate is already set up perfectly in its large pot, giving it the flexibility to move easily. The challenge, however, lies in ensuring that the sudden shift from outdoor to indoor doesn't shock the plant. When bringing it inside, we want to preserve as much of its summer growth as possible. I'll be covering tips to reduce leaf drop, maintain adequate moisture, and prevent common indoor issues like root rot, which can develop if the plant's water needs aren't carefully monitored. Because pomegranates are accustomed to full sun, one of the biggest considerations when transitioning them indoors is providing sufficient light. I'll be sharing how to set up a grow light system or find the ideal sunny spot to mimic the natural light conditions. Regularly misting and maintaining humidity levels are also essential to keep its broadleaves healthy and vibrant through the colder months. Periodically turn the plant to ensure even growth and prevent leaning. By providing consistent light, moderate watering, and adequate humidity, you can reduce stress on the plant and help it transition smoothly through the winter months indoors. Let's talk about the light conditions. You want to place the pomegranate plant near a bright, sunny window where it can receive at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily. Or, if a window is not available, you can supplement with a grow light to maintain leaf health. Pomegranates require plenty of light, even in winter, to reduce stress and leaf drop. Your moisture levels, you want to make sure you keep the soil evenly moist but not waterlogged. Allow the top hinge of the soil to dry out before watering again. Consistent, moderate watering helps prevent both root rot and leaf drop. Reduce watering frequently slightly compared to the growing season, as indoor conditions often lead to slower growth. Humidity control, you want to make sure that the indoor air quality is adequate for the plant, as indoor air can be dry, especially in the winter. Increasing the humidity around the plant by misting regularly, placing a humidifier tray nearby, or using a humidifier can help to prevent leaf drying and drop. Temperature regulation, maintain a stable temperature between about 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoid cold drafts and sudden temperature changes, as pomegranates are sensitive to these shifts, which can trigger leaf drop. Root rot prevention. You want to ensure the pot has good drainage and avoid letting the plant sit in excess water. Use a well-draining potting mix to allow proper airflow around the roots. You want to monitor for signs of root rot, such as yellowing leaves or a foul smell from the soil. Next, we'll focus on our dwarf Cavendish banana plants and their new pups, which have been flourishing in their extra large pot throughout the summer. With their lush, broad leaves and the distinctive tropical feel they bring to the garden, these bananas are truly a centerpiece. However, as beautiful as they are, these plants are highly sensitive to cold and must be moved indoors to survive the chilly months ahead. Being in a large pot has been ideal, allowing the main plant and its new pups to establish themselves without the stress of frequent transplanting. When moving a banana plant indoors, the key is ensuring it transitions smoothly from its current environment to a new controlled one. The large pot provides stability for the root system, minimizing the chances of transplant shock. But the real challenge lies in replicating the warm, humid conditions that bananas crave to keep their foliage lush and green. You can create a cozy indoor space that mimics the plant's natural habitat by using humidity trays, misting, and position the plant in a sunlit area to keep the leaves from drying out. As these new offspring shoot, it's essential to either separate them at the right time or allow them to mature alongside the mother plant, depending on the available indoor space. This decision will impact the plant's health and future fruiting potential, so we'll explore the pros and cons of each approach. With proper care, the main plant and its pups can continue thriving in their large pot, creating a miniature tropical oasis indoors. Additionally, I'll guide you through adjusting watering routines. Banana plants love moisture, but too much in a cooler indoor environment can lead to root rot. So, make sure you maintain the right balance between hydration and air circulation to prevent overwatering and ensure the roots stay healthy through the winter. What I do is I water once per week, just enough to keep the soil moist. By following these steps, I can ensure that my banana plant will not only survive but thrive indoors, ready to bask in the sun and grow even more vigorously when it's time to go back outside in the spring. By preparing the dwarf Cavendish properly and paying attention to its specific needs, I'm giving this tropical gem the best chance to stay vibrant and strong through the winter, setting the stage for a fresh burst of new growth comes warmer weather. I would like to share with you my very first experience of overwintering my banana plants. In this video, I'm taking you through the process of how I dug up each banana plant along with their pups, preparing them for a safe, cozy spot through the cold months. With great care, I wrapped them tightly in burlap and tucked them away in a warm, dark corner of my basement. It was an exciting experience to see if they could survive the winter. Come spring, I planned on replanting them in fresh soil, eager to see if they would bounce back. Join me as I share what I learned from this journey and what I'll be doing differently this season.
It's my first year growing banana. As a child, I grew up seeing my father and brothers do this, but I had no clue what I was getting into when I decided I was going to grow a Cavendish dwarf banana. It didn't produce anything this year. I planted one, and this one grew into quite a sizable plant. Now that fall is coming, I'm preparing for my banana pups to and a mature adult plant to go dormant for the winter. Thought I could just easily well pull the plant out the pot, but was wrong about that. So here I am graveling away, trying to figure out how I'm going to separate all these 4 banana plants and wrap them up in my burlap that's waiting on the side over here. Then I'm going to store them away in my warm basement for the winter, to have them back out again in the spring, and hopefully I'll have at least a blossom. I'm really hoping to see some bananas. Down to the last one. Took the smaller ones out, and this one is not a piece of cake right here. It's rigorous roots. Gotta slice them away. And here we go. Here we go. Oh. Just rock the roots out. girl. Got it. My burlap is ready and waiting. Here we go. All 4 ready to be wrapped up and put in a warm place for the winter. Here we are. I have them all ready. I think I put them closer to each other so they can keep each other warm for the winter. Grab them, dump them. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. That's cool. I'm gonna need a string to tie it up, and I'll be ready to bring it in the basement.
This season, as well as in the last few years, have taken a simpler approach to overwintering my banana plants. Rather than digging them up, I now move the entire large pot indoors, keeping the plants warm and healthy throughout the winter. Have set up a dedicated space with a grow light to maintain their vitality until the warmth of spring returns. It's been a more convenient way to protect them, reducing stress on the plants and making the transition back to the garden much easier when the season changes. Should I remove the dried up leaves on the banana plants when they are being overwintering indoors? Yes. Removing dried or dead leaves from your banana plant while overwintering indoors is recommended. This helps prevent mold, rot, or pests from taking hold and ensures that the plant can focus its energy on maintaining healthy foliage. However, avoid cutting into green, healthy tissue as this can stress the plant. Simply trim off any completely brown or dry leaves at the base, leaving the healthy parts intact. Regularly check the plant for any additional dried leaves and remove them as needed throughout the winter months. In summary, keeping the plant tidy and free of dead matter will support a healthier transition back outdoors when the warmer weather arrives. But this task isn't just about practicality. It's about preserving the beauty and energy of the garden you've nurtured all year long. Let's turn this chore into a celebration of care, a tribute to the plants that have given so much and deserve protection through the harsher months. So you've seen, I've not only safeguarded these delicate beauties, but I've also gained a sense of fulfillment in preserving a part of summer's glory to brighten up the colder months. So, grab your garden gloves and a warm drink, and let's give our plants the care they need to survive and thrive through